Hey everybody, Mike from Pedalshins here. Here with another review. It's not a book, it's not a shirt this time, it's actually going to be another game. Excuse me. This game that I have here, it's called the Game of Things. This is the expansion pack, and this is the actual game here. So, game here comes in a nice wooden box. It is called the Game of Things. You will not believe the things ... you will hear. So upon opening the box, haven't looked at this at all. Read over the rules a little bit, but you open the box. As you can see, I was in this already. There are some cards in here. There's over, I think about 180 or 300. I think there's 180 cards in here. So you get 2 fat decks of cards. So those will be in there. You have the instruction booklet, which I'll go through it how we're gonna play it after we go through all this. There's response pads, I'll go into those as well. And then they have a little promotional thing where there's a naughty one, I guess. Nasty things. So I'll leave a link down below, you guys can check that one out. Comes with a pack of pencils too, 8 pencils. Alright. So the way this game is played, this game is kind of like last one standing kind of thing. The way one would play this game, I'll use this as a table just because I don't feel like having a table in here, so this is what we're going to do. So say... Alright, so this is the table here. So the game could play up to 4+ players. The game could get very long if you have more than 4, obviously. The way the game is, one person's going to be designated as a reader. You guys can decide amongst yourselves or flip a coin or whatever. What you will do is you will go around the room. What the reader's going to do is he's going to pick a card, and what his whole thing is he's going to make sure the game keeps going. So he's going to make sure that people aren't yapping or spending too long on a response, because the game is kind of going to ask you questions, and you're going to kind of respond the way you want. It's almost like to survive. So I did open up the expansion. I think I opened up one of the cards so we can go through. So pretty much what you're going to do, if you're the reader, say I'm the reader in this situation, I'm going to pick up a card. So I'll pick a card out of here, and they ask all kinds of goofy things. So things about Superman that make Batman jealous, things that you would like to take back, things you wish you could replace oil to create power, things that are not fair. So it asks a whole bunch of things, pretty neutral things you shouldn't get in the middle of. Well, just for me here, I'm going to do this first one that we got here. This is how we would do it. So if I was the reader, I'm going to play the reader and the guessers at the same time. So say I'm here, I'm the reader. Things about Superman that make Batman jealous. They say that you repeat it 3 times. You repeat it as many times as you want. It's a party game. So you might have people in your group that don't have any clue who Superman or Batman is. Maybe they're living underneath a rock, or they don't know who Superman or Batman is. They might have something totally out there that wouldn't even pertain to any of these 2 people, or fantasy people, or comic book heroes. So that's, if you know that person knows nothing about Superman, and you're one that's going to be like guessing the responses, that might be something to look out for. So pretty much what you're going to do, and I'll tell you why I said that, or I'll explain why I said that in a moment. So here they have these response cards. So the response card, they're all perforated, so each one can be used. I don't know how much it costs to refill this, but they give you plenty, a good amount. So what you would do is say, I know that Batman's jealous that Superman can shoot laser beams out of his eyes, right? So what I could write, with my knowledge, say I would write laser beam, right? Laser beam. Okay? Now, maybe the person that doesn't know that I explained before, that doesn't understand who Superman or Batman is, they might misinterpret him for the Flash. So they might be like, oh, running fast. Like running as fast as Flash, or that could be wrong. Or like, what's another thing? Oh, like jealous of Superman's yellow suit, right? Say she doesn't know what costume he wears, and just throwing it out there. So I'll write like yellow suit, right? Okay, so yellow suit. All right. So say we're in a game and a bunch of other people put down stuff, right? I'm just putting squiggles there. So what happens when you get these all done? You'll take all these. You'll take your response. each person that's playing, and the reader as well, will put their response. So you fold it twice, and you'll hand it to the reader. So they hand it to me, okay? And then there's two other ways that you could do this. Reading through it, the one way that I could, it depends on the group. One, you could read it, the reader could read them all, and then just keep reading them as they need. Or the reader can take it and place it in the center of the table. When you're placing it on the center of the table, everybody else can read it. And the whole thing is, it's going to start to the reader's left. So if I'm the reader, the guy to my left is going to start guessing first. So the whole thing is almost like a matching game. So what you're going to do is you're going to match your responses. So if you feel that, if you feel the guy on the left, if you feel like, you know what, I really don't think he over there knows who Batman is because Batman doesn't have, or Superman doesn't have a yellow suit, I can go, well, you know what, I'm going to link this one to that person. Now, if I happen to say, like, that was you that gave that response, then, and I'm correct, then that person actually gets a point. So the person to the left of the reader that guessed first gets a point, and he gets to pick again to match another color. Or another person. So now the person with the yellow suit is out. They're out of the game. Then we're going to go out of the match. It's more like it goes around. I'll go around rounds in a little bit. Then the person with the laser beam decides, you know what, this guy knows about Superman. He's like the fan of Superman, this other guy. Now, once again, this is the guy on the left of the reader that guessed right the first time. He gets to guess again all the way up until he gets the wrong answer, then he has to start over again. So say he guesses that it's this guy, right? Little does he know that the other guy that's also playing knows about Superman, but he didn't write that. So he gets it wrong. So he's still in the game, but he can't pick anymore. So now it goes to the person to the left of him. So it goes almost clockwise from the reader. So then, from there, they keep going, say time and time again, they keep guessing, everybody ends up getting done, they finish. Now, what happens, now the person that's still around, or the last man standing that nobody could guess, he gets 2 points. Okay? So the game, I mean, overall, if you want to play competitively, that's how it is. So it's 1 point for each good guess for a person, and they can keep going until they get it wrong. Or it's 2 points for the last one standing. Pretty fun. That's pretty much how the game's played, and usually they say the game can end. It's kind of up in the air, but the way they say it ends is if you finish going all the way around. So say like everybody was a reader, and then it comes back to me, right? That started it out. If it comes back to me and it starts it out, then that means that the game's over. You tally up the scores, boom, done. The game overall, it seems to be asking some pretty fun things. It comes in a really nice case. I really think it'd be a lot of fun to play. I'm definitely going to think about playing this with somebody at some point. There's definitely a lot of variety with the cards, too. Like, I didn't even open up the other ones yet because there's just too much. It's too many cards then. But they come in nice cases. I know the expansion came in a nice plastic case as well. Not wooden, but there you have the wooden one here, and then you have the plastic. Good packaging and everything. Looks like it's going to be a fun game. This could be also a game that you could do in a group setting with some people. You could just take a bunch of cards and just go over it and just say like, hey, what do you think of this? Hey, what do you think of that? Like, I might go to my wife and be like, hey, what do you think Batman's jealous about Superman for? You know, stuff like that. Really fun game though. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below. You guys can check it out. But this is the Game of Things. It's a very good party game that you could play. Obviously, I played through it before, but I have my own copy here, so I figured I'd show you guys what it's all about. But that's kind of what you're looking at. So that's what it is. Now, once again, that's Game of Things. I think you could find that also in many other department stores and stuff, but it's that. I'll leave a link down below. Just letting you guys know, if you go through me, you actually help support me a little bit. And I'd appreciate that. So I'm going to leave a link down below for Amazon. Hopefully there's a decent price there. Hopefully you have Prime. Yeah. All right. So that's Game of Things. Thank you for watching, and be sure to stay alert on my channel. I also do have a clothing company which I actually am doing, which I own and operate. It's all focused on mountain biking and stuff. So that is called www.pedalswithshins.com. I have plenty of products on there. Check them out. I'm always coming out with new stuff. So if you want to stay up to date on that, check out the Instagram, same name, Pedals of Shins, or Facebook. So anyway, so that's it. There it is. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you.